Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Crashy, and today I wanted to bring you all a guide for the newly released supporter in the game, Blissey. Now, I've played a good few matches of Blissey, and I know that may not be enough to give you a full comprehensive guide, but I've got a pretty strong understanding of the character. I feel like this character is very, very good for a supporter, has a lot of cool things going for it, and I'm really excited to share this. So, first and foremost, I think that this character fits so very well in the current meta, just kind of being able to buff and empower and do all of these crazy things for the current attackers in the game, and I think that that is just first and foremost something that has to be noted. So let's go ahead and dive into Blissey's abilities that we're going to be taking. So obviously we're going to have Pound at move 1 and Heal Pulse at move 2 for your early laning phases where you want to be securing the most farm that you can, helping out with your team, but then we're going to be moving in towards Soft Boiled at level 4. Now, Soft Boiled throws an egg to an ally, restoring its HP as well as your own HP, and this has a maximum of 3 uses that can be kept in the reserve. So you have 3 charges of this heal to throw that Soft Boiled egg out and heal your ally. Now, at level 12, this will actually increase the number of uses that can be kept in reserve, I believe up to 4, so you'll get another additional heal to use. And then let's go ahead and talk about her second ability. So at level 6, we are going to upgrade her Pound into Helping Hand, and this is the really big buff that I think is going to be pretty meta defining if you have a solid attacker on your team to kind of pair this up with. So for a short time, greatly increase the users and nearby allies movement speed and basic attack speed. While this move's effect lasts, all of the users' basic attacks become boosted attacks. So this is how you do additional damage, and this is how you buff up an ally, and this is for Greninja, Cinderace. This is for some of those all-arounders that want to dive in, so a lot of potential damage here. And then at level 10, it will increase the damage of basic attacks while this move effect lasts. So I'm not sure if that's necessarily your basic attacks, most likely it is, but Helping Hand, very good for you to be able to do a little bit of damage, but mostly to be supporting. Now, Blissey's Unite move is Bliss Assistance, and this is such a good move. Has the user dash to a designated ally to give it an egg, granting that ally a shield and increasing its attack and SP attack for a short time. The user also intercepts a portion of the damage received by that ally for a short time. While dashing, the user throws nearby enemies and those it comes into contact with. So this is a knock-up, an initiation tool, a damage buff, a shield, a damage absorption, like damage mitigation for your team. This Unite move is very strong, and yeah, that's kind of the build path. Obviously, I mean, Bliss Assistance, you don't have a choice, but Soft Boiled and Helping Hand is definitely what I'm looking to recommend right now. I think the other options are actually pretty decent, but I think that Soft Boiled is just like too hard to pass up over Safeguard, which is buff, and then Egg Bomb, not a bad option in my opinion, but I do think that Helping Hand in the current meta will be very strong at empowering some of those like normal attack, auto-attacking attackers like Greninja and Cinderace, of course. So for the item build, I would probably recommend one of 2 builds, and I think there's a little bit of flavor for you to kind of pick for yourself what you want to do with it. But I was starting off, I ran EXP Share, Focus Band, and Buddy Barrier. Very strong build, of course. This is going to give you a lot of health, a lot of defense, resistance for yourself, but also gives you the ability to kind of like funnel the experience towards your ally in lane. Or instead, I would essentially run a very similar build. I'll run Score Shield, we'll run Focus Band, and Buddy Barrier. This is a little bit more centered around kind of like solo playing, trying to sneak in some of those early scores in lane, getting yourself some experience, and can be very good and gives you health as well. So a really strong item coming from Score Shield, and that can really help out. So not bad, if I do say so myself. You get that nice little shield, you can use that offensively if you're engaging, you use that whenever you're trying to score in. It's a very strong item. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about Blissey for now. I don't think there's a whole lot to be said other than, this character just is going to require a little bit of strong positioning. You definitely want to be near the carry. You really do feel like you're kind of pocketing the carry whenever you're playing this character. I tend to follow around Cinderace and Greninja very closely. You want to make sure that you're actually aiming the Soft Boiled, because that is going to be important. You can kind of see your teammate's silhouette will kind of glow red when you have it over them. So make sure that you're kind of trying to accurately aim that Soft Boiled when you can. can. And then really, with a character like Blissey, I felt like I was mostly just using my abilities off cooldown. Like if we were in a position where it made sense to give out that helping hand, then yeah, just toss out the helping hand, look to dive in. I did my best to position with Bliss Assistance. I think this is where a little bit of the skill ceiling of this character is going to come from, just trying to position properly so you can get a really nice Bliss Assistance off. But ultimately, if you see someone's about to fall down, if you need to save them, throw that Bliss Assistance out, and you know, maybe you'll interrupt the person that's fighting them. You know, you'll definitely give them that shield and dash toward them, and then you'll be close enough to them that you can start supporting them with your other abilities as well. So Blissey feels very, very strong. Definitely someone that I think will hold a pretty decent spot in the meta. We'll have to see. I think with Soft Boiled and Helping Hand, that really puts Blissey in a strong position. If this was a supporter that didn't have a heal, it may not be as good. Maybe if it just had like a little bit of CC or like a damage ability, but this is what I'm looking to do with Blissey. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think about the build that I'm running and the ability path that I'm going? I would love to know it. But as always, friends, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.